We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Milwaukee Brewers. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Cespedes will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number one. At the plate, Russell Martin coming into this one. He's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hard hit ball to second, taken by Walker. Crow gets him, 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Drilled on the ground to short. Backhanded. Throw in time and the side is retired. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Brewers. Left fielder.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number one. Now at the plate, Domingo Santana. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season, just under 400. 1-0 count. Here it is. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Ellsbury. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Neil Walker. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
Walker.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. A dive, but it's off his glove. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. A runner on first with 2 away. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now. Hit sharply toward the right side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Devin Travis.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Settling in now, Chauncey Foss comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Travis is on his way home. And a relay home. And not in time as the run scores. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. 0-1 count and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got to 3-1. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. Now at the plate, Justin Smoke is currently hitting just under .310 on the season. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And this will be fouled away. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And this is fouled at the plate.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
He'll try again. 1-2. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full. 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Pulled toward right center field. Falling for it, Santana. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. Batting average for him on the season standing in the 320s entering action today. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
The 2-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Broxton's under it. 2 gone. Here's Michael Saunders now. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Broxton has a beat on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping into the box, number 7. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. Liner towards second. Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Batting 7.
Digging in, Manny Pena. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. On to first, and Haps rolling now. 2 away. At the plate, Jonathan Villar. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0. He wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0. He made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
And Ellsbury will make the catch, and with that, stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Spangenberg. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Corey Spangenberg.
This is on the ground over to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. Russell Martin now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Russell Martin
takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 0-1 home to Martin. And a neck-high fastball that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Walker ranging to his right. 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. In tied at 93, ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Broxton has it in his tracks. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. Oh, and he throws it away. And now the runner will score from third on the errant throw.
Second baseman.
Striding in once again, Devin Travis. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Grounded back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So with that, the top of the 3rd inning will continue at least one more batter. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Chauncey Foss. First delivery to him on the way. He's running towards second. Pitch outside, the throw. And he is out at second. Ready now, Keon Broxton. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Center fielder.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And this is taken in there by Ellsbury for the first out. Ready for another chance? Yoenis Cespedes. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hit back toward the mound. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Domingo Santana. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now. So stepping in, Chauncey Foss. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Hitter, Chauncey.
And a split finger pitch runs in on him, and that'll back him off the plate. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hit to first, reined in. And a diving effort there as he beats him to the bag for the first out. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Hit hard to third. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Here's Justin Smoke now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play. Leading off the inning, Neil Walker. And they'll need him to get something going here. Hit back up the middle. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Hard hit ball to second. There is Travis. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. Standing in, Jesus Aguilar. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Troy Tulowitzki.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both the lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Boy, if you're the pitcher, you're feeling good. That either says, I got great stuff, or he just doesn't know what he's doing right now. Even the great ones take bad swings, and that was a bad swing.
That misses. 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Here's Michael Saunders now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Michael Saunders.
And the pitch. fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Here it comes on 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here it comes. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
Left fielder, Corey Spangenberg.
Tap down the line, but it gets foul. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pulling it in out there is Cespedes, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The catcher, number
Russell
55,
Martin now.
Russell
Third
Martin.
trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Look out. 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. High pop up. Walker is there for it. And the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, number 7. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman.
And he'll lay off a
Number
fastball
7.
here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now batting, Manny Pena.
Catcher,
He got on top of one and was a
Manny
ground out victim
Pena.
last time. Grounded to third. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th.
The batter,
Into the
number
box
5,
now,
shortstop,
Jonathan Villar. He
Jonathan
flew out in his last
Villar.
at-bat. Out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second, and he is into second with a 2-out double. Stepping
Now
in,
batting,
Keon Broxton.
center
And now
fielder,
following the 2-out
Keon
double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Ready with the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Villar rounds the corner and is headed home. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Here's your one to Cespedes. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. Broxton rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run will score from second as they cut it to 1 at 3-2 now. So striding in, Domingo Santana, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Line drive to center field. Cespedes will get the green light around third. And the tying run comes around to score from second. Ready for another shot now. Neil Walker. The Guillen is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He hit a sac fly earlier. Andres Vizcaino takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 12, Andres Vizcaino.
Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. On the ground to the left side. Played on the backhand. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
Designated hitter, Chauncey.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And another foul ball. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. In the dirt here. 3-3 our score with a man on at first and 1 away. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Third baseman number 20.
Digging in and looking for more, Josh Donaldson. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Jacob Barnes takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed up a little high.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can. Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Cespedes is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Justin Smoak. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And there's ball 1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover. Digging in to try it again, Travis Shaw. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as Brett Anderson enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 46, Brett Anderson.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Tulowitzki into shallow left, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The batter.
Digging in once again, Jesus Aguilar. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Line drive to center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Ready for another shot now. Number 7. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Yanked on the ground down the line. The tag, and he is out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manny Pena. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now a swing and a fly ball. Saunders is under it, and this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 4-3 game. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jonathan Villar. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. So this is right to Tulowitzki. Stepping in, Troy Tulowitzki. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Corey Knebel comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. Shaw fields it cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The right fielder, number
Standing
21.
in, Michael Saunders. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And here's a ball hit in the air. There to play it is Walker, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Corey Spangenberg. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. That's lifted the other way out to left. Cespedes on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end. Ready once again, Keon Broxton. He'll lead things off here.